All right, guys, so I'm going to show you how a lead gets into your pipeline if you are not adding them manually. So we have our form here that we discussed. This form, you can send them the link directly. It could be to the email. It can be in the landing page of a website, the contact form of a website. They'll fill this out. All right, and then they'll select the services they're interested in, and this can be customized to whatever you'd like it to be. And then they're going to submit the form. And I highly recommend that you come in and pull the link to your form and submit it yourself as if you were a customer. That way you can see exactly what the customer sees and how everything works on both ends. So we're going to go to, a second. The CRM, and now you'll see if we go to opportunities, that form I just filled out, now I'm right here in your pipeline. If I click on this white part, it's going to bring up all my information at a glance. So my name, email, phone number. If you want to move me to a different stage, if you want to assign a value, so let's say you've talked to me already, you know what I want, you can put in a value, an update. We can also associate a value with the service they choose in the form. So if you offer sawmill services and furniture builds, and you know that sawmill services starts at, you're going to make at least $200 and you're going to make at least $1,000 building a table. You can have it so it automatically assigns that value to your leads, and then you can come in and change it if you would like. So then to look further, I can move manually the lead like this. But what I'm going to do is click on test, or their name, and that's going to pull up all of the contact information I have and all of the conversations, any text, any email, any Facebook Messenger message, any Instagram DM, anything you've ever talked about. If you closed this client out, didn't talk to them for 10 years, but they still have the same email and address or name, and they contact you again, all their information will always be here for this specific client. So the first thing you can see is that when I submitted the form, I got this email, and it says, "Thank you for contacting us. We have received your inquiry," and then we have our Facebook handles. And this is what I was showing you in the workflow. So the client gets this. It gives them, they know you have their information. You don't have to feel too stressed to respond immediately. You can come in here and you can see, yes, they did receive the email. You can see their information. You can see where the opportunity is. It's in the pipeline. If I come to general info, I get their business info. Additional info, however, is going to have all the information they answered on the form, so aside from their name and email. So if you want to add more questions to the form, if you want to change the questions, whatever you want to do, the answers to that is going to always show up under additional info. And you can have as many forms as you want in surveys for different things. And whatever people fill out, whatever the answer is, it's going to be here. If I come over to activity, I can see where they came from. So they filled out a contact form on this page. It could say a page of your website. This is obviously going to say the link to the form. You can come in here and create a task for yourself. You can add a task, give it a title, a description, assign it to yourself or to a teammate, give it a due date. You can come in here and look at all the tasks going on for this person. You can come in and see what's been done, what's pending, and the due dates. You can put notes in here. If you click here, all the notes you'd like to put for your client. And if you connect your calendar and are doing booking, you can send them a booking link, update a meeting request, ask to reschedule, cancel, and they can do the same. That will all show here. And then what you can do is come down here, and if you hit send SMS, you can text them. If you hit email, you can email them. You can automatically send them a payment request. So if you have deposits that you do, or you want to collect the end payment for a project, you would click this button. We do have to integrate it, but that's how it works. You can set up templates to send them an invoice automatically. And if I come back here, So you can see here everything they filled out. If we come to this area here, it says mark as unread. You can mark it read or mark as unread. So you'll see here, let's start by sending a text. So I'm going to say, and I encourage you to run all these tests on your time, on your own too, just so you can see how it all works together. So I'm going to send this text. You can see right here it went through. If it's a Facebook message, it'll have a Facebook icon, Instagram icon. If it's email, it'll look like an email icon. So we have test here. If this person were to respond, which I will do. Second. Let me change this to my real number. Which probably shouldn't, just throw that out there. But anyway, so I'm going to go do that, and I'm going to hit save. So I just texted this contact, and now they're texting back from their cell phone. Send it again to this new number. So if I hit send and I send the text, you'll see it here. I just got the text on my phone. I respond. And automatically my response is right here. This is also on your actual, on the app. So if you're using the app, use the app just like you would any other texting platform, email platform, as I mentioned before. So there's everything for your specific client that you're talking to here. There's everything where you'll manage them. If you go to conversations, however, this is where you have like the true, you pulled up text messaging on your phone interface. You have your list of everyone here that you're having conversations with. Their conversations will be here, and you can pull up their actual profile by clicking here. If you come here and hit create opportunity, you can quickly add a contact. So if you need to add someone, you're talking to someone or something, and you want to add them real quick, you would add them here. So that is how the conversations, the opportunities work. As I've said before, the most important thing I think, or the best way to get started is to upload your contacts and then move them into your pipeline and then start having conversations. Set up your Facebook and Instagram by going to integrations and start emailing people, texting them from your different social platforms. But just start using it, get used to it, get comfortable with it, and think of the different stages in your pipeline you'd rather have, or think of an additional pipeline you'd rather have, or the way you see how this message automatically goes out to someone. You're also getting an automatic text and email at the same time that tells you just got this, so you're being notified. So run yourself through those tests, and then when you're ready and you know kind of the next steps you want to take, or if you have more questions, you can go ahead and schedule a one-on-one call. So thank you so much.